So what's up, everybody? I am right now on my way to a deserted dead-end road that I know of, because as the title will say, I'm going to go explain clutch control and takeoff and downshifting and whatnots. Because I ran into a friend online who's having some difficulty with it, and I figured I'd at least give my 2 cents. As much as my 2 cents is worth. I decided to do this last minute in the middle of friggin' rush hour traffic, so yeah, wonderful decision making on my part. But again, which is why I'm going to a deserted road. And yawning. Jesus. So back here is nothing but some industrial areas and a dead-end road. It's about the only place I can find in Orlando that I can be left alone long enough to do any kind of practicing. And as you can see from these, tons of people come back here to be stupid. Too bad I got practicing to do. I'd go play with you, 350. Well, that's if he would play. I doubt he would. What's with this expedition? It's not a cop. It's just sitting there. Okay. Last time I came back here, down here at the dead end section, they were doing construction on the street lights. Yeah, they're not here. Good. That means I have the end of the road all to myself. Looks like people have found this place for donuts now too. Okay. Okay. So, first things first. My friend mentioned taking off an amount of clutch to throttle. It really does depend on the bike. My Harley doesn't take much throttle to get moving, but if I don't give it enough, it does chug a lot because it's just a big, heavy freaking monster. So, really the simplest, easiest way to start is just seeing where your clutch engagement is, where the bike starts to move. That way you know generally how much clutch you're going to be letting out and where you're aiming for. So one of the best practices I learned from when I did my MSF course through Harley was they just had us do this. Just rock on the heels to your toes of your feet and just figure out where the clutch is on the bike that you were riding. So it's not that hard. And once you figure that out, like, you can hear my bike, it kind of just doesn't like doing it. If I try to let the clutch all the way out and just use the clutch to get it to move, I have to give it gas. So just do that until you get used to where the clutch on the bike is. And then you just slowly start going and see how it lurched. Because big V-twins, they don't like being smooth at all. But once you figure that out, then you start figuring out how much gas you need to give it. So I can slowly let mine out and see how it chugs. See how it chugs when I do that without giving it any gas? Now, instead of letting it chug like that, what you want to do is figure out how much gas you want to give it. So there's my engagement point. With, like I said, with a Harley or bigger V-twins, usually they don't take a lot to get moving because they're not an RPM happy motor. So you slowly let off the clutch till you feel the engagement zone and slowly give it gas at the same time. See? No chugging, no lurching. And you just, that's all you do. You get used to where your clutch engages, and once you get that felt out, you can just slowly start adding gas until it doesn't get all chuggy and lurchy. Now, once you get comfortable doing that and you've practiced a while, you can start doing it faster. See, I still chugged a little bit there, but that's because I generally don't even give it a lot of gas to begin with, unless I'm being stupid. Now, eventually, you'll get comfortable doing that. Now, the other thing was rev matching was the other question. So, rev matching isn't as hard as it sounds. It keeps the bike, car, whatever you're driving that's a manual transmission from chugging. Cars don't do it as much as a bike does. The little lurch when you downshift. But pretty much all you're doing is, let me put it in neutral. Pretty much all you're doing when you rev match is you're pulling your clutch in, you're kicking down a gear, and then before you let the clutch out, you just give it a little, and then let the clutch out, just to get the RPMs up so that you're not taking your slow spinning clutch and slapping it onto the motor that's now at a higher RPM because you went down a gear. So it's not really, so let's see here. So you're just gonna clutch in. See, now that I'm talking about it, I'm fucking it up. So let me flip around here again. So you're just gonna clutch. And you're not dumping the clutch when you do this either. You're just slowly letting the clutch out with the throttle pop. Because your road speed and your engine speed are gonna be different when you downshift. And that's what causes the bucking. So really, it's just a little throttle. Now I do it quick because I've been riding for a little bit and I've just gotten comfortable with it, but it's hard to honestly rev match slowly or super slowly. Where the hell is that car coming from? I didn't know there was anything back there. But then just just kick it down, throttle up when you have your clutch in, and slowly let the clutch out. I almost wish I had like a DRZ or something to see what the hell's back there. But yeah, so it's just down, clutch, and slowly flick the throttle and slowly let the clutch out. It really is something that you just have to eventually practice to the point where you get comfortable with it. That is about all I can say, because I'm a mechanical person, so I could explain to you everything that's going on and why you have to do it and how it works and all that good shit, but it really is something that you just eventually gotta practice. And a road like this is perfect for this kind of practice, because I just can do U-turns all day long. Now, if there's anything else anyone would like me to go over or try to explain a little more, I'm trying to keep it simple, stupid on this, so that not overwhelming new riders with tons of information. But hopefully another day I'll be able to do some cone work out here. But just haven't been having the time because of my job and whatnot. Inconsistent days off. But thanks everybody for watching. I'm gonna head home and full send it.